Hello again. We will continue how to tell time. If anyone asks you what time is it, you have to know that for the clock we have two hands, the hour hand and the minute hand. The hour hand read the number inside and the minute hand read the small steps we have here. And from now, we will call it minute. Each dash here, we will call it minute. Each dash, we will call it minute. So between two numbers, between 12 and 1, how many minutes we have? Did you remember? We said we have 5 minutes. And always the minute hand always start from 12. Start its journey from 12. It's the beginning point. So what number should be written above 1 here for the minute? From 12 to 1 we have 5 minutes. So we will write here 5. And if the minute hand stop at 2, what the number I will write above here, the 2? I will write 10. Why? Because always I will start from 12. And between 12 and 2, we have 10. 5 and another 5. So the answer is 10. What the number should be written above 3 here? What I will write here? Did you remember? Always I will start from 12. I will say 5, 10, 15. So I will write here 15. And what the number I will should write above 4 for the minute? Again, always I will start from 12. Then I will say 5, 10, 15, 20. So I will write 20. So again, when the minute hand point to 12 up, so that means it's not start moving yet. So it's always 0. I will not write 60. It's always 0. Then from number to number we have 5 minutes. So I will skip count by 5. When the minute hand finish the whole circle, that means 60 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So when the minute finish 60 minutes, the hour hand move from number to number, means finish 1 hour. So you have to know now, 1 hour, it's 60 minutes. 1 hour, it's 60 minutes. Now, to tell time, we have 3 easy steps. The first one, start with the short hand. Yes, the short hand. Do you remember the short hand? It's the hour hand. Because it's short, I will start with it. Then write and draw 2 dots. Then write the long hand, the minute hand. So again, short hand, 2 dots, then the long hand. Look carefully at this example. What's the step say? Start at the short hand. The short hand here at 3. So the hours is 3. The hour is 3. And as we said before, here we have 2 digits, ones and tens. Because I have just 3, so I'll write here 0. How many minutes we have here? It's 0 minute. It's 0 minute. It's not start moving yet. When the minute at 12 means it's not start moving yet. So it's 0. And I can read it as it's 3, or I can say it's 3 o'clock. When I have 0, 0, always I say o'clock. This next example, can you do it by yourself? What's the time here? What time is it? Yes, we will start with the hour hand, it's 5, and the minute hand, it's not start moving yet at the 12, so it's 0, 0. So it's 5 o'clock. Excellent, 5 o'clock. At this example, we will look at the hour hand. The hour hand pointing to 5, the small one, the shorter one. So it's 5 as hour. How many minutes? We will look carefully and we find that the minute hand pointing at 1. And we said before, the minute hand cannot read the numbers. The minute hand read the small dashes here. So if it's pointing at 1, I will ask myself, how many minutes have passed from 12 until 1? So always start at 12. Then jump until you reach the minute hand. I jumped just one time, so just 5, and skip count by 5. Then I will say 5, so it's just 5. I will write 5. Of course here I'll write 0 because 0 and tens. Then I will say it's 5 hour and 5 minutes. Can I read it in a different way? Yes, I can start with minute. How can I start with minute? I will say it's 5 minutes after 5. 5 minutes after 5. It's mean it's 5, then after 5 I walk, or the minute walk 5 minutes more. After 5 the minute hand walk 5 minutes more. So I will say 5 minutes after 5. Now, can you do this by yourself? Always start with the shorter one. It's the hour. Find the hour. Look at the shorter hand. It's between 5 and 6. So I will say it's 5. I take the number before. Why? Because it's not reached 6 yet. It's not 6 yet. It's still between 5 and 6. It's not reached 6 yet. So I will say it's 5. So I'll write 5. To find the minute, start always at 12. Start always at 12. Then jump from number to number and skip count by 5 until you reach the minute hand. Yeah, start together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Stop. We reach the minute hand and we say 35. So I will write 35. How can I read this? I will say it's 5:35. Or some of you say, teacher, I want to start with the minutes. Okay, if you want to start with a minute, you can say it's 35 after 5. 35 after 5. Or you can say it's 5:35. Now, can you do this again by yourself? I will give you a minute. Of course, not a minute. I will give you a second. Think again. Start with the shorter one. It's pointing to what? Is it pointing to 9? No. It's between 8 and 9. It's not reached 9 yet. So always I take the number before because it's not reached the 9 yet. I will say it's 9 when it's point exactly to 9. Now it's not point exactly to 9, it's between 8 and 9. So the hour is 8. How many minutes? The minute hand pointing to 11. So when it's about minute, always I say I will start with the 12. Then skip count by 5 until you reach the minute hand. Together, please. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Stop. So we say it's 55. What time is it? It's 8:55 or 55 minutes after 8 means it's pointing at 8, then the minute hand walk 55 after 8. Can you do this example by yourself? It's already solved here. It's 6:45. It's 6:45. Look carefully here. We have a digital clock. So I can say it's 6:45. Or in different way, some of you say, teacher, I want to start with minute. Okay, you can say it's 45 minutes after 6. Another example. If I have 3:35, the time is 3:35 here. And some of you say, teacher, I want to start with a minute. Okay, start with the minutes. I will say it's 35 minutes after 3. So if anyone asks you what time is it, you can say it's 3:35 or 35 minutes after 3. You have this link on the platform. You can press on it and try the clock. Good luck. If you open the link that I gave you before, you will find this. You can make here on and off the digital clock, and you can practice move the hand of the hour, then say stop. What time is it now? Think and answer. Then make the digital clock on. Did you answer 7:50? Excellent. So it's 7:50 or 50 minutes after 7. Do it again. Turn it off. Then move the hour hand fast, and the minute hand fast. Then say stop. What time is it? Look at the hour hand. It's been between 4 and 5. and the minute hand pointing to down to 30 minutes. So it's 4:30. Check. Make it on. Yes, it's 4:30. Complete practicing, please.